Greeting math teachers. Today I'm going to try to show you how to post an assignment where you can group both the video and all the different assignments that go with it into one piece so that when students open it, they can see everything instead of having to click on multiple assignments for that day. So the first thing you want to do is go into your Google Classroom, go into Classwork, and then hit Create. And then you're going to choose, for this one, we're just doing an assignment. So once we're in the assignment, you're going to come up with the title. I am titling it like the day of the week assignment. So Monday, I guess I could put the date too, Monday, September, whatever document. So I'm going to fill that out so you don't have to watch me type, and I'll be right back. After you type in the date for the assignment, then underneath, I'm going to do instructions. I'm going to put the video in here. I'm only going to make one assignment. You can do it however you want. I'm doing one for both at home and kids who are at school. So I'm going to put in my directions, the directions for both at home learners and for in-school learners. So I will go over this with my students when they're writing in their planner for math, that the at-school learners, this is what they're going to do. I'll make another little video on how they get into their IXL account. But they'll go to the media page to link into their IXL account. They need to link in to their IXL account because if they don't, then it doesn't record what their scores were. Then I want them to work on the IXL multiply by 0, then IXL multiply by 1, and then divide by 1. Which I'm going to link in all of these, and I told them what I want their SMART score to be. And it could change on different assignments. I'm just letting you know for this one I want an 80. Then I basically did the exact same thing. I just copied and pasted down here for at-home learners, except I started by first watching the video and then logging in to the media site so that they can do their IXL. So this is the first step, to give it a title and to give the directions. Next, you're going to move to the right. You're going to choose which class you're going to assign this to. So if you teach multiple math classes, then you're going to have to assign it to multiple classes if you want all of them to have it. I'm going to do it all students. Again, I'm putting my two together, home and school, because I never know who's going to be gone if someone has COVID. So I just want all of them to have access to everything, and then they choose which one they're working on that day. For points, you could choose ungraded. I'm going to at first give points to things so that they think, they know I'm looking at the things and I'm marking off if they didn't have it done, and it pops up in unfinished work. So I'm going to give them 15 points for this, 5 points for each of the lesson or each of the IXL things. I'm going to do a due date just so it pops up on the calendar that they can see when it's going to be due. I'm going to assign it on Monday, so I'm going to have it due on Tuesday. So I'm going to click Tuesday. I'm going to do a time. Oh, actually, I don't. It can be just due to Tuesday by Tuesday night. Okay. And then under topic, I want this to pop up. We have our Google Classroom arranged by weeks. So this is an assignment for the 14th. So I want it on the week of the 14th through the 18th. So I'm going to place it there. So now, once I have these pieces, I'm going to go back now, and because I don't want to forget to do this. And sometimes I forget to do that if I don't do it right away. Now I'm going to add the items that I want to be part of my assignment. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add. First, I want to put the video, because kids who are at home, I want them to watch the video first. So I want that to pop up first. So I'm going to hit a link, and I'm going to link it to the video. I think it's going to pop up. Okay. So once I get the link here, I have my 5th grade learning calendar open where I put all the links to everything. So I'm going to go back to that so I can copy the link. So here's the mini lesson link. Otherwise, if I just pop on or click on it, down here you can see this first one is copy link. So you can just click that too, and it will just copy the link. Then I'm going to go back to my tab where I'm in classwork, and I'm going to paste, Control V, paste the link in there. Then I'm going to hit add link. And now you can see down here, it pops up, the video pops up. Now I'm going to add the next thing I want, which if I follow my directions is the multiply by 0 lesson. So I'm going to go back to my 5th grade learning calendar. And I want to make sure that that was the first one. It is. Again, I'm just going to kind of hover over it, and then it's going to give me, I can copy the link. So I'm going to go ahead, copy the link. And now I'm going to come back and add link again. I don't paste it in, Control V, and hit add link. So now I have if I scroll down, I can see I have that underneath. I have to now add in, normally we won't have so many IXL, but these are really simple ones. So multiply by 1. So I'm going to go back, add link, look up the link on my 5th grade learning calendar, multiply by 1. I'm going to hover, copy, go back. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Go back here, paste it. Remember, Control V, and then hit add link. My Siri thinks I'm talking to her, but I'm okay. Now,
tap on my info and then choose yourself from your contacts.
Okay. And then the last is the divide by 1 lesson. So I'm going to go back. Oops, first I want to make a link. So I'm going to do add link. Then go back up to the new 5th grade learning. And here's my divide by 1 link. I'm going to hover, copy link, go back to my classroom, paste it, Control V, add link. So now, if I look on here, I have my video lesson first, and then the 3 assignments in the order that I want them to do them next. So now I have everything that I want in that lesson. So now I need to assign it, but don't just click assign, because if I do that today, right now it's going to assign it on Saturday at 11:26, and I don't want them to do it before we even get to school next week, especially for the kids who are going to be in school. So I'm going to go to this drop-down menu, and I'm going to hit schedule. When I schedule the assignment, then I can choose when I want it to pop up in my Google Classroom, and I don't have to stop in the middle of my teaching and post it, but it will just automatically post it at a certain time. I'm going to choose to have it post on Monday, and I'm going to have it do it at 9 a.m. because we have WIN time at 8 to 8:30, and then there's literacy, so I don't want it to pop up until after they're done with WIN, because I don't want them to, during WIN, watch the lesson and do it and then have nothing to do during math class. But you can post it whenever you want. I figure 9, that still allows the kids who are at home time to do it too, so it'll post for them at the same time, because I don't want to have to make 2 different postings. Then I'm going to hit this button that says schedule. So now it's going to bring me back to where I saved it. I said I wanted to save it in my week of the 14th through the 18th. Now notice last week's items are in a darker black color, because those have already been due. These are gray and in green. These are gray because they are just scheduled. They aren't showing yet for the kids, but I can see them because I'm logged in as a teacher. So I can double check to make sure that it did what I wanted. I scheduled it for the 14th at 9 a.m. That is when I want it to post. So that's all I have to do. Now I don't need to worry about it. It will post automatically on Monday at 9 a.m. and it will include all the things that I linked to the video. I'm just learning how to do this too, so today was the first time I've ever done it. I practiced it once before I made the video, so we can definitely all do this, but you can always refer back to this video if you want to make a shortcut to your desktop or something like that, so that you can watch the video before you have to post the next assignment.